Let me switch to the float. This is too fast. And let me switch to the natural color. What is this, gray color? I have gray color, 1 gram number 12. This is too deep. And I have an orange color. I actually like these very strong colors in the spring, like orange, green. Spring is the one season when you can actually benefit from the color, because they can see it better in dirty water and they don't care what color it is anyway. It's only a matter of seeing it. We are getting the distance today. Float or twitch. That was a bite, maybe from baby bluegill. That's why I want to catch a sample here. Well, nothing around these trees. There is a bite, but that's a baby bluegill. I got 2 baby bluegill bites already. They gotta make starting, of course I have a whole bunch of, I have 3 big lithium batteries for everything electronic. But the starting one, I haven't seen a good starting lithium battery. I know some of them say they do, but these starting lithium batteries have issues first, and second of all, they're ridiculously, that's why I cannot get bites. These golden shiners, should I collect them and give them to somebody? Should I collect them and give them to somebody? I'll collect them because my live well is full of water. My live well is full of water. I don't keep bedding fish. It's not like I'm a hypocrite. I do not keep bedding fish. That's it. There's 2 things you need to know about Victor. 1, I don't wear sandals. To hell with sandals. And 2, I don't eat bedding fish. I will buy a tilapia or a salmon from the store. I don't eat bedding fish. But I fill the live well because just to hold the boat a little bit better, folks, because my boat just doesn't want to sit on one place. Look, there's 0 wind right now. Why do I keep moving? There's always one crazy person on this lake who talks so loud that you can hear him through the whole lake. There's always one crazy person. Look, he's talking to somebody who sits right next to him and he's yelling in his ear. Is he deaf or something? I hope you cannot hear him in the microphone, but there's always one crazy person. This one is... What the hell is this one? The hell is this one? This fish pulled like a carp. I kid you not. Yeah, you can see what they're about to do. You can see what they're about to do, folks. I noticed this in the last video. The biggest, scariest fight, as scary as a bluegill fight can be, came from female bluegill. Very interesting. I'm seeing a bunch of fish, folks. I think these are golden shiners. And I'm casting right there and not a bite. I think only the biggest golden shiners, only the biggest, oh, there was a fish. Only the biggest golden shiners can eat a 1 gram number 12. That's like a freaking, there's like 10 of them over there, right there. It's gotta be golden shiners, folks. Even baby bluegill will eat this. That's my natural color, smallest jig head. Even a baby bluegill will eat this. Folks, I'll show you what I'm casting to. Look at this. Cannot get a bite. But why are they only 2 feet under the surface? Why? That can only be in a lake without shad. Golden shiners. First of all, if you see bluegill, the bluegill will be dots on the bottom. They're on the bottom. These fish were in 3 feet of water and still not on the bottom. I'm wasting too much time with these golden shiners here. I wouldn't mind catching a couple more and give them to somebody on the bank as bait. That was, I think, one. I think we had one there. Yeah, you need an even smaller hook and lure for golden shiners. Let me look to see what I have. Do I have a Nico hook by any chance? Because I do have 2 float rods. It's not gonna hurt me at all to make one just for these things. Alright, watch this now, folks. I do not have a small jig head, that's true. But I have a pretty small hook. I try to hold it against my glove. And on top of it, I have a 0.5 gram olive. There is a stopper for the olive. So all in all, this little cubic, I think, is a lot easier for the golden shiner to eat, because I mean, this little piece of crappy niblets, I don't have a good lure either. I don't carry those Berkeley trout worms with me because I don't have good jig head for them. So let's see if our devious plan will succeed. Let's see if we can catch them just with a niblet. The niblet is shiny and smelly. It's not really an insect, but golden shiners don't actually feed on. They will eat small insects, but I don't know, I think it can work. Got something on my devious plan. My devious plan is about to pay off. And it felt like a golden shiner. I'm calling it. Felt like a golden shiner. These fish have some meat. They are juicy. They're hard to catch, but not small. Let me get some baits closer to me. My devious plan is paying off. Yeah, let's get some baits up front. If you're wondering, Victor, why do you have such things on the boat? I bought them for the Ruru, folks. You know where they go. I'm not gonna say where they go. Some people don't appreciate that sort of information. But come on, you know where it's going. You can adjust where you want the olive without damaging your line. Completely smooth and harmless readjustment. All in all, a bunch of cool stories, but no result from my devious plan. My devious plan, folks. I'm extremely devious, folks. I'm extremely devious, and I will tell you I am very proud of this fish. Say what you want. I'm extremely proud of this fish because I concocted a freaking method on the water, absolutely spontaneously, I did not come here today to fish for golden shiners. Otherwise, I would bring the other hooks. I concocted a freaking method on the water, and it freaking worked, and that's a stud of a golden shiner. That is a stud. I'm gonna collect them. If Catfish Dave calls me, he can have it. They don't have a bed like that. He took it down. Okay, I'm setting the hook. Man, what the hell is that? That thing is heavy on the little niblet. What the hell is that? Oh my goodness, folks. Did I snag this fish? Or it's just wrapped? Did I snag it or it's wrapped? I freaking snagged it. You tell me. I don't even know if it's legal to harvest this fish now. I snagged it. If you tell me how you snagged this, but I did. I managed to snag it. Look, how do you snag a fish like this? Look, I'm harvesting it anyway. I just paid a fine. If TWRA comes and say, hey, you cannot harvest snagged fish, I'll just pay the fine. What is it? $150. I'll just pay it. Make me famous, TWRA. My god, that float disappeared and never came back. I waited a few seconds. I set the hook like a lumberjack. I mean, I chopped it. And what did I get for return? Nothing. Absolutely nothing but a tingle. Alright, let me put one piece of fake bait. Just one piece. Not gonna smell as good, but it might be easier to slurp, folks. This is a swim bait without the head and without the tail. I don't need the tail. I don't need it to swim. I just need something on the hook. That's all. I don't know what the hell is this, but that's what I'm going with. It's like a little piece of silicone, tiny horizontal piece of silicone, just to give them something to slurp, literally. Doesn't look like anything. It's like a string. It has no head, it has no tail, but when I twitch it a little, got it. What did I get? I caught this thing on nothing. Look, hook with a piece of silicone. Baby bass. What else is new? Are these all baby bass? No, they cannot be. Otherwise I would catch them all in 5 minutes. Oh, some this way. There is some this way. I don't know what they are. Got it, whatever it is. On the piece of Chinese swim bait. It's exactly what I thought it was. I am getting so excited about this. Most of my childhood I spent catching golden shiners in Bulgaria. In Bulgaria we call them roach. Somebody told me they're different species. Well, these people, they always know better than me. And in my experience, it's not worth arguing with them, because they end up being right. But I can tell you, roach looks exactly like this. They tell you, no, the second fin from the back is a little bit larger, the first fin from the right is a little bit smaller. Always some stupid differences. It looks like this and it's the same size. It gets much bigger than the golden shiners though. I think the piece of plastic works better, folks. works better than the niblet because it's very difficult to mess with it. Very difficult. Beautiful silent cast. There's another one. My gosh, folks, I'm gonna make a GS1 jig head. I'm gonna talk to the factory and I'm gonna talk to the factory tonight. Look at this. How is this not fun? Look at this. How is this not fun? How is this not fun? Do you know how expensive this bait is? This bait, I have 6 live golden shiners already. 6 live golden shiners. There are people that will drive to my house to get them. They will drive an hour to get these fish. Trophy bass anglers. I have 6. Got you. Okay, well, this time my drag will be super soft on purpose so they cannot pull out. I lost several, very disappointingly. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a $5 bait. That's a $5 bait. I wanna net that one. Oh, I had a net right here. It's okay. It's a freaking $5 bait. Oh my goodness, did you see that? It was in the net and jumped out. That's a $5 bait, folks. My goodness, folks. Would you look at this, folks? Oh, the hook is out. Look, that's what I'm working them with. I mean, it's like nothing. This is a $5 bait. Somebody told me they can cost even more. Look at this bait. This is a 11-12 inch. Where is the thing? Okay, I don't want to bother. This is, I think, like a 12 inch freaking golden shiner. How many I have now? Look at this. We're full of golden shiners. Let me call Richard Jean. Let me call and ask him if he wants anything. Goodness, I wasn't recording. There's another one. I wasn't recording. My goodness me. Oh my goodness. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're gonna catch more, but folks, I have 15 or 16 in the live well already. I have been killing these things. I mean, I'm killing them. So think about this. I was fishing here with the trout magnets and the BG1s, and every time I would catch one here, one there. But we did a devious adjustment today. I mean, it was just devious. And after the devious adjustment, we're tearing them. Let me show you what's going on here. Look what's going on here. Look at this. Only one dead. Everything else is alive. We must have, I don't know, 15 by now. That's okay, we'll catch a few more. I called Richard Jean, and after that I changed the battery. And I forgot to click record. Son of a son. Right there. Between all of the trees. Oh, he took it immediately. He took it immediately again. I mean, it's freaking amazing. I got it dialed in. I got it dialed in. I'm gonna make a GS1 jig head. I will make a GS1 jig head. There is a new resource in United States that is untapped. Pretty much like carp fishing. See this hook? They eat it deep every time. But when I put the BG1, I can't catch them. Why? Huh? Tell me. Because I can tell you why, but I'm not gonna tell you why actually. There is a reason why. Oh my god, blood, but I'm not gonna throw him. If I freeze them, blood doesn't matter. Cut bait is cut bait. There is a reason why they don't want to eat the size 12, but when you go to size 14, they eat it too deep. My god, I dropped it like a zop. There's another one again. My gosh. This is a whole new page for me. I know this sounds like a cliche, everybody says it, but I don't know if it's a new page or a new book. But we're talking new, folks. This is absolutely amazing fishing. I'm gonna get going though, because already this is more fish that I can fit in a video, and more fish than I can one last. They're beat up. They are rubbing against some branches. More fish than I can fit in the live well, and wind is gonna come up in the afternoon. It's gonna get very windy. I wanna go catch a few bluegill. Man, gosh, it's just full. Amazing bait. Hey, if somebody has Catfish Dave's contact information, connect him with me. I can freeze this and give them to him, or maybe we can meet and I can bring them alive. But folks, let me know in the comments if I have any people who are doing fishing for fish even smaller than bluegill, like creek chops or golden shiners, or I don't know, might be something else. Or if you would be otherwise interested in a jig head smaller than the BG1 but also different, kind of less gap and just thinner and more streamlined and easier to slurp. I think I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna call it GS1 Golden Shiner, and it's gonna come in only one size 14. There is no such product, at least in United States, so I think I'm gonna make one, but please give me some feedback in the comments below. Either way, thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye, guys.